Hello, welcome to episode 38 of In the Last Remaining Light.
That's almost 40.
I know.
We're doing it, boys.
I'm your storyteller, Nathan, and I am joined by Jillian, playing Tyr, the gangrel, and Sai, playing Mary, child of the ministry, and Katie, playing Iris, a toreador. And we are currently in the home of Iris's sire, Catherine Bartholomew. Meetings have happened, tense discussions between the Primogen as they walk in and out of these halls, swapping favors, trying to find the truth in each other's cold, dead predator eyes. Currently, the Venture Primogen is under quite a bit of surveillance from some pesky mortals in the area, and two of our members are sent to summon him. He is, in theory, to be reunited with his child at some point, a promise made to him by the group.
In theory.
He is to come discuss matters of an upcoming political movement in Seattle, Camarilla, with Catherine. And we join Tyr and Mary riding the elevator down to the ground floor in the Seattle Art Museum. Ding. The doors part onto the cold marble and modern art exhibits. And while the art museum itself is barren, immediately through the glass front, you can see quite the crowd outside.
What?
It's unmistakable. Without any heightened senses, it appears that the entire homeless population of the King's Cross area of Seattle is milling about in front of the Seattle Art Museum. They are legion. There's got to be at least half 100 of them, maybe more. It wraps around the building. No telling what numbers lurk in the alleyway.
What the fuck's going on? This is weird, right? Weird? Is it just me?
I feel like, is this like our business, or I mean,
I don't think so, honestly. I don't think it's my business, and if I can just casually walk through this crowd, it will continue to not be my business. That's kind of how I feel about it.
I mean, yeah,
Right?
let's just find a way to casually walk.
We just can't. No.
Can you,
Yeah.
Iris, can you tell anything?
I'm
about this?
upstairs.
Oh, you're not here?
I'm not there.
I'm upstairs.
Oh, right, I remember.
Like, maybe they just, when we arrived, it was like magically quiet, and maybe they're just filling the space now.
I'm not convinced, but
No, neither am I. I'm just.
let's try to are they looking at us or anything like that?
Yeah, if we walk closer to the doors, do they acknowledge us?
As you approach the whole glass front, the walls around the floor here are entirely see-through, so that exhibits are visible from the street. Eyes begin to track you. You two are shadows in the museum, even without any sort of stealth rolls. The lights are all off. But a few of them notice your presence. Few of them make any importance of it.
I think it's perfectly safe to walk outside. What do you think, Mary?
Yeah, I mean,
As you approach
but-
the door, one of those figures stands out as very different. It is Marcellus,
Oh,
Catherine's assistant,
yeah, that's
standing
fine.
at the door talking to one of them.
hold
Is he
on.
Inside or
Has-
outside?
He is just outside the door.
Has
Okay.
Iris told us about her one memory about the night that she got?
I don't think Iris
I
is.
don't
She's
think
kept
I
I don't know if
herself.
she has. We're very coveted with information.
We're bad at sharing.
I mean, I trust him.
Yeah, he
So-
seems pretty trustworthy. Can I like walk closer a bit and so I could like hear what they have to say?
Yeah. See what they're talking about.
Like eavesdrop.
Yeah, not super. I'm
Not
being
obviously,
stealthy about
like
it. I'm-
you know.
Oh no, I'm being obvious.
So it is difficult to do. It's more of a social attempt in that perhaps you could appear to be inside the structure, chatting away with Tyr, paying them no mind, but happen to be within earshot.
Yeah, like we'll pretend to like have a conversation and
Uh-huh.
just slowly walk. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Those sound like two things I can do.
Sounds indeed like an easy task for Mary.
But not.
Tyr's gonna have to roll. Shucks.
Oh no.
I'm gonna need a charisma subterfuge from Tyr. And
Could I convince you manipulation?
you could.
I'm just.
It's just gonna be a little bit harder. This has more to do with your
well,
presence.
that just it negates it. I'll do charisma.
If you
Charisma. Oh gosh. Oh no.
same deal for you, Mary.
Charisma what?
Subterfuge.
Subterfuge. I mean, could be a
This is not
charisma
enough dice.
performance. How about that? Maybe that's better for Tyr. Oh, it's a
It's
Actually,
exactly the same.
you know what? I would say charisma performance
I'll
would be
do
fine for Tyr, but it sounds like it doesn't matter.
I'll do.
But
Does
you are going to have to roll subterfuge
Oh wait,
to
I
combine.
get an extra dice for putting on a show. I have a specialty for performance, putting on a show.
There you go.
I'm
I
taking
think that was a little bit more appropriate if you happen to be body slamming Mary, but I'll give it to you.
I take her to
You know,
the
you know,
ground.
It's
you know
just
those fatties like right
Yeah.
before they like get into the ring where they have like right like
I
Tyr-
stand
Tyr's
really
had
close.
some.
It's very intimidating.
Okay. Well, I have two.
One.
You guys are so
I'm
casual.
good at this. This is the dream team.
Indeed. So, the two of you stride casually up to the door, stop a few feet from it, and begin to have a fake discussion about GURPS and how interesting you both find them.
I enjoy GURPS. Tears like, oh no, this is a
Oh
mistake.
no,
We've already
we
made this
can't go back now.
You try
I
as
should've
you
picked the
can
thing
to
I
like
like.
put together some of the few things that Jorgen has told you about his new favorite retro role-playing game. But
I love hit dice.
Mary, you strain your ear and you catch snippets of conversation. Marcellus speaking. Wow, this is all of them? Yeah, this is all of them. We'll put on a good show. I hope the cops don't show up, but if they do, well, they'll get to arrest some people. Are you two coming out? And Marcellus opens the door.
And it
For the two of
increases
you.
your armor by 2.
Oh yeah, we were just yeah. We'll go out. I still don't get this armor class thing. Is that even in GURPS? Or is that another
I've
game?
been trying to understand it. He talks about a lot of things at the same time. We were just walking out. Didn't want to interrupt.
Well, mind you don't pick up a tail. Seen several late model domestic vehicles rolling around here. They're looking for something.
Mm.
I'll translate that into American for Sai. Unmarked police vehicles and law enforcement vehicles in America are always late model and domestic.
Maybe we shouldn't get the truck. Like, what if we just start walking?
I mean, it could use like a rest.
Yeah. What if we would just leave the truck where it is for right now? Maybe.
Yes, absolutely. We don't want to court another disastrous car incident.
I don't trust us in the car anyways, so we could just go for a casual stroll.
Yeah.
Just will take a little longer, but that's fine.
Somewhere off in the night, a wine bottle sits alone in the center console of a broken down
Oh, we gotta swing by the car.
F-150.
we gotta swing by. How dumb would it be to take the car out though? Like in your mind, on a scale of 1 to 10.
I feel like that would be like a 10.5.
Mm. Ooh.
I mean, I feel like it's not enough to be an 11, but
Okay. I'm gonna get my wine out of the truck. And then we could go for a walk.
okay. What about our
Neat. Because, you know, if we meet anybody along the way, I don't need to be covered in, you know, like ice burn, you know?
yeah.
Perfect. Sounds great. We'll go for a stroll. I'll pick up my wine out of the truck and we'll go for a walk.
Where is Iris again?
Up in the apartment.
Iris is upstairs because we just thought we were
It
going to go
wasn't
for a ride in
supposed
the
to take
truck.
long.
We didn't meet
Oh yeah,
anybody.
because we were going to
So-
send that. Yeah. I get it. We were supposed to take a text message.
And
Right.
then come right back.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, we just walk for what? 15
Yeah, that's like
minutes,
a
20 minutes?
block or 2, 3. Something.
We could get, I believe it, we could get pretty far in that amount of time. I believe it.
Yeah.
Power
Yeah.
walking with an open container.
Oh,
That's
it's
the plan.
dream. Maybe I'll chug at the truck. You know, maybe I should chug at the truck. Like a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
You're
wrong.
driving in this conspicuous truck, and then you have like this massive wine bottle. You're at the wheel.
What I was gonna do. And now it seems like a bad idea.
I mean, it's
Um,
astonishingly bad, but it's also just so iconic.
It fits us.
Actually, I could see if I even need to go to the truck.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna see if that's even necessary. It's really fucking necessary.
go,
We gotta
let's
go
go.
to the truck.
I mean,
Oh,
it's parked,
It's a
right?
problem.
We
We're
could
going to the
just
truck.
grab the bottle
It's in. Yeah,
inside.
it is
Yeah.
parked
Okay.
in a parking
Well, we don't need
garage.
to take it for a spin. We could just get our
Okay.
stuff and go.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go chug a wine bottle. I'm just gonna chug. Because I'm at
Ooh.
3 hunger now. Failing both rolls. Good. To the truck. No, looks at Mary. Don't let me eat
We're
a
gonna-
homeless person.
We're gonna go for the truck. That's what we're doing.
Thank you. Perfect.
the two of you step down off of the marble steps and into the crowd. It is its own world of smell. It is
On the truck.
it is a new experience to have such cool, clean, crisp ocean night air as exists in Seattle. Just completely overtaken by a wall of sweat.
Well, at least like we know they're alive.
It's like I'm back home. It's like in the gym, you know? It's kind of comforting. This could be worse.
You push your way through around to the alley where the truck is parked. There are some gentlemen poking around the truck, maybe starting to look inside.
Hey,
Uh, 3 or 4 of them kind of jump at the sight. Is
move
this
along. Keep walking.
is your truck busted out? It's just unlocked. Like you can just reach
It
in.
looks like that sometimes.
All right.
Yeah, open floor plan.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, we're just looking for change, okay? Like, if you could just
Do we?
help us out.
Yeah, step away from my fucking truck and I'll give you
Oh,
something.
come on.
Maybe.
Let-
We need to back up.
Ugh. Guys, just like losing it.
Back up.
What? Why won't you look at me?
I'm having a full conversation.
You don't
with
even
guy.
see me. You
Then who the
don't
fuck am I
see
talking
me.
to? I'm gonna throw it. Just clenched fists. If you step away from my truck, I'll give you something. How about that?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
He sidles away from it and up to you, expecting to be given something.
Did you take anything out of the truck? My open ass windows.
Nah. We just got here.
Okay, so if I walk over to that truck and the one thing I came over to this truck to get isn't in there.
Why I like Tier, why don't you go over there?
Uh-huh.
And why don't you check? And I'd like to look at him and serpent eyes.
Okay. I'll be
I don't
back.
need to roll.
What?
Second guess.
What? As soon as Mary opens her mouth and attracts his attention, he pivots aggressively towards her and stops in his tracks. It's the strangest looking thing because
Okay.
he stooped over a little bit taller than Mary, gazing into her eyes, and stock still in a sort of J shape upside down.
That's interesting.
All right. Tier's gonna go walk over to the truck and see if the wine is still there.
It is indeed still there.
Oh,
Oh, great.
Good.
Oh, perfect.
It appears you got here just in time.
They would have been so disappointed too if they'd gotten to this wine. Yeah. Yeah, from the bottle. There's no. I'd like to deal with 2 of my hunger, please.
you're just gonna drink? There's like 4 of them, right?
There's only.
No, I mean
there's
4
one bottle.
people around us.
I don't care. just looks like I have a problem. It just looks like I have a very particular problem. What's that good?
Hey, one of the other
Yeah,
people
my goal
around
is-
that is not currently transfixed. Hey, you gonna share, lady? We all share.
100% not.
Gosh, you bougie fuck.
We. This is my truck.
It's the man's truck. They just let you think you own it.
Actually, it's like probably like the ladies' truck because, yeah, it's not actually just like my truck. You guys are right. You're right about
I don't need to hold this gaze anymore, so I'm just gonna be like, do I even have change on me? I feel like I would have a little bit.
You probably have some change.
I'm sure I have.
Okay. We could just why don't we share? We'll just share money. How about that? How much do you think they should get each tier?
Oh no, you sure you guys want money? Because it's the man's money.
When you give it to us, it becomes our money. We need money.
Mm.
Okay. You said there's like 4 guys here.
Yeah. There's a bunch
Four.
milling out in the alleyway. There's 4
5
people
guys.
participating in this conversation.
Okay. I know I stole a huge bundle of 20s from your boy Billy. So if I have any of that left, I'd give him like $100, I can't split the 20s.
Right. You hand out a crumbly $20 bill to each of the men here. They take it.
There you go. Have a good
Oh
one.
shit! Bougie lady's all right. All right, thank you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've never been called bougie before, but I'm reveling.
I feel
in
like
it. Very
like
fun.
the least bougie characters right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're
I
like,
would've
all
given them-
right.
I would have
moving
given
up in
them
the world.
hundreds.
I have VIP access to so many places. I'm
All
bougie.
in sweatpants too.
Mm-hmm.
Is there still some left? Yeah. And she's not even in her good sweatpants. She probably has like 1 pair of those nice cashmere sweatpants that are for special occasions.
So
Those even aren't here.
I am
Um,
gonna choose to believe that Tyr has the capability to drink things in a hurry at this point.
I would say I specifically have the ability to drink things in a
Um,
hurry.
So
I'd say it's a skill I have.
So why don't you go ahead and take all of your unspent willpower dice and roll them for me, and we'll see what's left.
Neat. Perfect. That's all of them. Oh, I wish I had one more 10. That would have been fun. So I got 3 10s. and 2 other successes. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. I have so much control, so much composure in this one moment. Just this moment.
Tyr stops on a dime. Exactly a third of this bottle of wine remains. It's lukewarm at this point. Also, that was
Gross.
delicious and might not have even been mortal.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. Shit. Here's this. And I was gonna check it before I drink it. I forgot.
What was it?
This bottle's mine now, but like, I don't think this was like people blood, you know.
It tastes quite a bit
Oh,
better
well, what
than
are you
if you
gonna
bit
do?
into one of these gentlemen. They're completely uninteresting
know-
to you. Now, when you stepped outside, you thought about it, but not now.
That's a bit weird.
Yeah, not even a thought. I don't know if I'm giving this to Iris. I'm already bound to so many people. Why not somebody else? And you know, I already liked the guy, so if it's
Well-
fucking Jackson, why not? I already thought he was cool. Why not?
Well, we won't have a problem with your request tonight, at least.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. Oh, I'm pissed. Son of a bitch. I thought he was ooh, okay,
right,
you
we
wanna
gotta
go
go,
for a walk,
yeah.
Mary? Let's go for a walk. God damn it. There's so many people in here. I feel so connected to the world. Shit. Damn it.
You muscle your way back out
Be
to
an
the
angry
street.
walk.
And indeed, you immediately, before you part out of the crowd, you see a black late model Taurus drive past with tinted up windows.
You want to stick to the shadows on this one?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
yeah.
Alleys and side roads and not casually on the sidewalk if possible.
Yeah, can we like street wisely? I don't have any streetwise, but
I have streetwise. I have some
maybe like
streetwise if
move
that's the
through.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could we be a little stealthy about it?
It looks Seattle looks really open. This area though.
Oh, indeed. So down here near the Seattle Art Museum, it's big, wide avenues. But there are alleyways in between skyscrapers and large structures in some circumstances, and you can try to stick to them. In certain occasions, you will have to pop out into Second Avenue or University Lane or something like that. But you can do a lot of your walking where people on the main thoroughfares will not be able to see you. It's possible.
Okay.
Or you could get really lost because Seattle is like 3 grids on top of each other and they're all angled differently. So
I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that.
you could just go in circles forever and never find the art museum again. That's also possible. Go ahead and roll streetwise.
What do
Right.
I roll with streetwise? Composure?
I'm thinking this is probably streetwise and intelligence.
Wow,
Okay.
amazing.
That's fine.
And
I'm very smart.
Ty, go ahead and give yourself an extra dice. You've lived in Seattle. You at least, I can't let you have 0 streetwise dice for this roll in particular. Mary is a local.
I have 1 success. At least
2 successes.
ooh.
Wow.
I know these streets I've never been on like the back of my hand.
Tyr cheats. She looks out to the west and sees the ocean and always keeps it in her sight.
I'm very smart. I'm very smart. I just got bound to a new person. I'm tired of being here. We're gonna walk for
Yeah.
a while. We're just gonna walk for
Yeah,
a
like
while till
far
we feel
away
comfortable.
enough,
Send our
etc.
text.
Just north, south. What do you think? What do you know? South kind of takes you down towards the stadiums, north towards Pike Place and Westlake Market, towards the concourse. In fact, that will later be important.
Ooh. Opposite of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Opposite of the
Absolutely
concourse.
not.
Opposite of the concourse.
Opposite. Farther away from it. As far as we can go. We're very smart. We're the dream team. We
Headed,
got this.
headed south through the alleyways. There are stragglers, little bits of the unhoused population, all migrating north, the opposite direction of you.
Seems like it's not my business. Like it's gonna be my business in like 30 minutes probably, but like
Yeah, I mean,
currently not
that's
my
in
business.
30 minutes. So,
Yeah, that's
Out.
30 minutes from now. Tears problem. Yeah, it's none of my business.
we got to get this text out as soon as possible.
Yeah, this is very
pretty
important.
Yeah.
This is actually very important.
You,
We're very focused.
You make it down all the way to King's Cross Station, where the edge of the pavement just drops off. It's one of the strangest sights in Seattle, or really any city, and it's the most obvious representation of the fact that Seattle has layers. You get to that portion, and the roads just end in a railing, and there's a 20-foot drop down to where the trains are to the actual ground level. And from there, there is King's Cross Station, probably still operating a few of the midnight trains.
This is probably a good spot to message from. A station.
Are there still payphones?
I've never seen a payphone in my life.
I can never remember seeing one in Seattle, and that was 10 years ago, so I'm thinking there's
Wow.
none now.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna put this burner phone together and compose my text to Lydia here, and say exactly what was that? What did we?
We're telling her to tell him at the concourse, the usual place.
Yeah. We didn't have a time, right?
No.
I think it's now.
Yeah.
Seems immediate-ish. ASAP.
I think that would be it would be implied. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's implied. Implied quickness.
Especially since she went to go start doing stuff for it right away.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna happen pretty fast. So, I think it's implied. He wants the kid, so I think he'll be fast about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna send that to Lydia.
You get an immediate prompt response from Lydia. Will Michael be at the concourse?
Yeah,
Yeah. Sure.
probably.
We'll say yeah.
My thought is that I would like to have Michael at the concourse, but
Yeah. We'll just say yeah.
yeah. Just say yeah. Don't add all the extra stuff that we just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about yes?
Yes, that's a good idea. Yeah. Not too serious, pretty casual.
Yeah, and it's like it's
You can't take it too
enthusiastic,
seriously.
right? Like
Yes, like of course. Couldn't be any other way. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Thank you, Mary. I won't forget this.
I don't know if that's weird for Lydia. I feel like that's weird for Lydia to say. I'm gonna like
She picked. She was around you when you were using that name, and she's not.
Yeah. I mean the anyway, I'll dismantle the phone immediately. We gotta get out of here.
All right, let's go. I put like the C that way. Yeah, I know where I am. And we're gonna be as casual and out of sight as possible. Go back to the sea of the homeless.
Yeah, if you need like yeah.
It is worth mentioning. You know the way back at this point, but your path takes you fairly close to the Metropolitan Grill. All these places are packed in. at This point.
Ew.
Just walk.
Just walk there.
We could have just walked there.
We could have just walked in. No, we like to keep it complicated.
If someone was watching the door, it may have been better that you weren't smart enough to walk in.
That's true. We did it because we're smart.
Absolutely.
That's why that didn't happen.
Not the other. It's not because we. Yeah.
Yeah, dream team.
You shuffle back. The homeless population has almost finally congealed into
Congealed.
a ring around the Seattle Art Museum.
I don't like it.
It doesn't. I say ring, but it's just not that orderly. They mill about in the midnight streets, obeying no sidewalk to street differentiation. Alleyways, stoops, they're everywhere.
Huh. Tyr will step ahead and be that person in the friend group who makes the line through people and is like, we're gonna get through the crowd and go back inside. Push her way through.
As is their way, people they look at you wanting eye contact.
I'm trying to do this.
And I would say from your previous encounter, you've maybe learned not to give it to them.
I got places to be and only so much Billy money. I have no bills smaller than a 20.
There's a low mutter of them just rambling as you pass. Some to themselves, maybe a few remarking on your passing, but you're able to push through, and you can see Marcus. He sticks out like a sore thumb. He's 6.5 feet tall and clean.
Oh, Marcellus.
Oh, sorry, Marcellus.
Yeah, I know Marcellus. He's cool. He's a beacon in the night. I'm gonna make my way to the door and him.
You do what you needed to do.
Yep, easy peasy.
Let me get the door for you. He swipes his key card and opens it. I assume Iris's key is still with
Oh,
her.
that's right.
It sure is.
That's right. We couldn't put it back in. We are a very smart dream team. Okay. We have not thought anything through. Thank you
We're
very
also good at
much.
improvisation, so like, yeah, it works out.
We're, as you've seen, we're
We're
good at things.
professionals.
And inside. I am a professional.
He walks with you to the elevator, presumably
doing
to
good.
let you up again.
Wow, we really need to bring Iris with us if we leave the building.
It's fine.
We'll see if Iris makes it
We'll like take
2 steps out the store.
I would be down. I would just be like, bye.
Oh yeah.
Just give
Actually,
like the Wicked
I'll
Witch of the
wait.
West, covered in water.
Mhm.
As you walk, did Charlie's army give you any trouble?
Like a little bit, but like, what are you gonna do? It wasn't bad. Just threw out a couple 20s, kept moving.
20s. Wow,
I don't got anything else.
you're a gentle soul.
That's what they say about me. That's what I have heard from the people. Very kind and gentle.
Wow. He doesn't look like much, but Charlie pretty much keeps them together. At least when they're working for Catherine.
Mm. He
Anyways,
seems like a put together guy.
he used to be a king.
I believe that. Guy's got king energy.
He's a hand-me-down of a hand-me-down of a hand-me-down.
Mm.
That's what he
Sounds
says. at
less
least.
nice than everything.
Anyways, let us know if you need anything.
Holding a bottle of blood, just holding a blood bottle.
It's empty though, right?
No.
It is not.
Partially empty. Nobody else is drinking from this. This isn't for anybody else. We all can't
Yeah.
be bound to this guy.
I was thinking.
We all can't be his friend, and I already liked him. It's probably him, but it might not
I
be.
feel like it would like if
We'll
he
figure
were
it out.
to he would do that.
Mhm.
He would,
Yeah.
because he's slimy, you could tell, but like he's so calm and collected that you wouldn't assume it at first, but then you're like, no, that makes sense.
He would absolutely do. He has like wine bottles
So I wouldn't put it
like
past
for
him.
all his business meetings.
Yeah, he made specific labels just for this particular one. Like I could feel that in my bones, you know. But I think I might know a way to tell if it's his blood. I just gotta
Okay.
talk to Jorgen.
Well, we should go and meet up with them.
Yeah. Let's go find him. I'm sure Iris is
Mm,
having a blast.
mhm.
Marcellus swipes his key card again at the elevator. Presses PH. And the two of you
Mm.
whoosh upwards. Iris,
Yeah,
your 2 companions left you here.
they did.
Jorgen and
Did it-
Michael chat away happily and make every effort to include you. They look to you for approval at the beats at the end of every sentence.
Mhm.
Aw.
It's so nice of them.
They describe
So-
the full meaning of the word Vorpal in detail
Mm.
and all the different contexts and situations where it might apply or not apply.
Mhm.
It's
think
the
she'll
opposite of
last.
impressive.
She'll probably last for maybe half of the time they're gone. Maybe. I mean, that is all really great, guys. Really. I'm sure maybe we should wait. We can continue when the other two are back so you don't have to repeat it all.
What? I mean, when they get back, are we gonna have to go? Like, this is my last chance. Michael talking.
You wouldn't be that far from us. We could probably meet up again.
Breaking into this conversation is the musical voice of Catherine. Iris, dear, do you have a moment?
Yes. I'm so sorry, guys. I have to go.
Oh no.
Darn it. She'll just quickly run away.
You wrench your gaze away from Michael's brown puppy dog eyes.
Oh, poor kid.
And there's Catherine. She stands in the double doorway into that, I suppose, meeting room. You could say that, right? It has a large table. It just doesn't feel like a meeting room. It feels more like a gallery. Art on the walls. Sparse chairs. Looks like people do more standing in this room than sitting.
It's not bad.
Marcellus gave you a key, didn't he?
Yeah, I have it with me. We have a place to stay, but I appreciate it.
Oh, no more of that. I have made an acquaintance of Miss Bianca. Let's walk and talk. I can show you your room.
Sure.
She backs out through the foyer and into the hall. And the two of you move down it. It is open and marble, just like the rest of them. Paneling on the walls. Yeah.
Oop.
It all crashed. The whole of it. The whole world right there.
The internet was gone.
Thank goodness
Oh,
we found each
no.
other in this apocalypse that you now live in.
Wow.
Iris and her sire walk down the halls
Mhm.
and discuss the terms of their new relationship. I've just made an acquaintance with Miss Bianca only a year ago. She is lovely company, but no fitting place to rest your head.
I don't know if I'd call her lovely, but her lounge is nice.
It is charming, and
Mhm.
I find that it is best to refer to creatures like Bianca as lovely as often as I can.
It does have a certain charm about it.
It reassures them that they have a place in the world, which they do.
Yes. So, if I'm to be staying here, I expect my friends can stay as well.
Certainly. It is easiest to come and go in the early dusk hours, just after the sunset. The museum does not close until 9 p.m. So you can go out with the last of the crowd and return. I have the crews open up to do maintenance work promptly at 4:45 a.m. It's not a rule, but these are troubled times. I would hate to wind up like our dear friend Walter. Some goons parked outside 24/7.
Yes, we'll keep it in mind. We tend to spend the whole night out whenever we go out anyway. Been very busy.
Probably busier than you should be as young as you are.
I agree. It seems many other people aren't doing much.
I think that you will find that older kindred tend to favor the tactic of wait and see.
Mm-hmm.
They like to stay in their holes, let things happen. See if anything at all really would change were they to poke their head up.
I know that's true, at least for the oldest, because we met one of them, and he didn't seem to care too much about leaving where he was staying.
Ooh. Are you talking about our prince's little secret underground?
It's the one you have the statue of right outside.
He's been here longer than her.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of turnover since his time
Mm-hmm.
in the moonlight. But I still remember him. He is lovely. And you should stay the fuck away from him.
He seemed to enjoy our company.
He is a lovely creature that has needs.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm not sure I'd visit him now since Ursula and I'm assuming the prince also took away his food supply. But before.
He is lovely. And the sooner we get this situation resolved with
Mm-hmm.
the mortals in the area, the sooner he can go back to sleep.
Right. Speaking of, what is this plan? What are we doing? Like, are we trying to put what's all happened on someone? We need to know something.
Our plan with respect to the humans?
All of this whole mess, because no one has told us anything other than we're trying to get Elysium to happen. That's the only goal that we keep being told over and over again.
Our goal is to walk into that meeting with the confidence that our local brothers and sisters will support us
Mm-hmm.
in a peaceful transition of power. We have to show them that there is a better way
Mm-hmm.
than simply sticking our heads in the ground and pretending that technology doesn't exist. We have to do that, and we have to do that by reassuring them that their children will be safe, that they're not caught up in some machination. I tend to favor a gentler touch. Miss Bianca and Diana, they they'd rather keep some cards to themselves.
And from what I recall, it's been such a long time since we've talked to the others about charge. Is this who are we trying to support?
Someone has to be in charge, and I am indeed proposing myself.
Okay. I think you're a better option than the others. So I at least will try to do what I can for that.
I think that everyone will accept me.
Okay.
I've tried to maintain a reputation of being a fair woman.
And I'd also like to know what the plan is for dealing with the situation with Jesse.
She is going to want satisfaction. And despite my testimony to the prince, there is nothing I can do to keep Jesse, a rightful primogen, from walking in and shouting to the crowd and demanding justice. There's nothing I can do to prevent that. The prince isn't particularly open to any political avenue. She will want to show that she is strong. And to do that and to show that she is fair, she will probably allow Jesse to settle it the old way.
Which is what?
She will allow Tyr to be unfettered. And then she will allow Jesse to attempt to take her.
So we're not doing that. I don't see how that could even. How is this even an option when Jesse's done the same thing?
Everyone will know that both Jesse, I'm sure as you've noticed, you are my child, has already committed an act that, well, it prohibits her from being a part of our society. And unfortunately, Tyr has done that as well, and people will also know that. That is why it will appear to everyone that the prince is being fair.
How is it fair that they're going to let her fair?
Oh, you mistook my words. I was very specific. She will allow Tyr to be unfettered. This is not an execution.
So they're going to fight to the death.
Yes, for lack of a better word. It doesn't look like that among the kindred. Things usually go one way or the other very quickly, and it doesn't always look like a physical contest.
So, I have a question. Like, you're great and all, but why didn't you say anything? You were there. You could have told us not to do that. You were literally like maybe 10 feet away.
You are absolutely right. I hesitated in those moments. I was aghast that Tyr was even able to stake the man. I could hardly pick my jaw up off the floor. And then he was gone.
So it's not your fault then, because you didn't tell us and you didn't have a chance. Like, no one told us anything about anything.
I am not going to sit here and pretend that your situation has been fair.
As long as you agree.
But I don't have any easy way out for you. And I'm not going to manipulate you or Tyr. This is in my best interest. Or I should say, it is in my best interest that Tyr should be victorious.
Is there anything we can do to make sure she is?
There are some things that can be done.
Hmm.
They usually need to be done somewhat surreptitiously. And you may not like to hear this. That is the realm of Diana.
She's better than Bianca. And would Diana be willing to help with this?
She would. And no doubt I would owe her quite a bit. But she is a practical businesswoman, and I doubt she will leave it at just me. If Tyr prevails in the contest, Tyr herself will become a major player in Seattle. And she will want a favor from the Tyr that emerges from that contest.
We already do favors for everyone now. I don't see how that would change much.
I need Tyr to
Mhm.
win. Jesse is a vote.
And so this fight will happen before the vote.
If there is one thing I can count on Jesse for, it is to be insistent and immediate.
Considering how quickly she wants to attack me for no reason, I completely see that.
Can you think of a reason why she would attack you?
I didn't do anything to her.
No, you didn't, dear. But maybe you're a way to get to someone who hurt her very much.
She didn't quite seem to know who had hurt her at the time. A lot of assumptions that it was just someone in the room.
I think she might have been right about all of it.
Hmm.
We should all be frightened of a crazy lady's intuition.
Mm.
The prince may yet undo us all, and that's what she is famous for.
Now, I know it would be of a benefit to us to have the princess on our side. Sorry, Ashley. Yes.
Ah!
Ashley's a strange fellow.
He's taken a liking to me, I think. And
Truly.
I did stake him and then unstake him in like the same span of like 10 minutes, but
Yeah, he's a strange creature.
yeah.
I might bear a grudge for quite some time.
Like the other two, he doesn't seem to like them as much, and I'm not sure if it's related to that, but he.
Are you suggesting that our dear princess, you call them, likes being staked?
It seems like it.
Steak kink, steak ink.
It's what it seems like.
Well, I do. He seems an odd duck, but he is very clever and very dedicated to his mother.
We do know that.
I would be. I would have some concern that he would maintain a sense of order after his mother retires. But if you have grown a connection to him, please.
I could see his sense of order, but he also was around and let us do quite a few things that I wouldn't consider orderly.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And he witnessed those things?
Oh, yeah.
Catherine's sweating.
And
He
ran home to his mother?
He participated in those things.
Oh.
He's complicit.
He's part of the trouble.
Does he know? Does he know
Mm.
that you were the ones who took the children from the container ship?
We were there, so he probably can assume that we had something to do with it.
I have managed to convince some prominent members of society that Miss Sawaki and I liberated the city's childer from Odin's field. Kept them safe. The prince did not take very kindly to that.
Mm-hmm.
She will argue against it, and if he has any evidence to support her claim, we could be in some trouble.
So he doesn't know we took them there because all we did was he knows that we opened the container and that he was there when everyone went off separate ways. So I don't think he has proof that we were the ones that brought the container there in the first place. He was really
Okay.
busy eating all the humans in his container and doing some strange things.
Well, I will reiterate that he is not to be trusted. And he might be an issue. Do you think maybe the night before Elysium he would enjoy a good staking?
Oh no.
You know, he did invite us to his office hours.
Splendid. Maybe he'll ask for it.
Mm-hmm. We could consider it. We'll see what the team thinks.
I love that it's canon. That princess is into pegging, and we just all are going to accept this, and this is cool. And we support him here at the Dice School.
I think that's a good place to take our 10-minute break and think about all the love and support we all receive,
Mhm.
even though we're weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we support you.
We
here,
support
and we
you
support
and the
Princess
drink
and
that
if
you're
you
about
need
to
be
select
safe.
and whatever it is you do after we're done here. We support all of it.
Mhm.
Check back with us in 10 minutes for the rest of the story. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all loosened up. Iris, did you have anything else to say to Catherine? The two of you
No.
peruse your bedroom. It's lovely. It's it has a balcony, but an inner wall separates the place where you and perhaps someone who joins you could rest.
No, I don't have anything else to ask her right now.
The two of you saunter back to the entrance hall where Michael and Jorgen play. It's adorable.
Tears walking straight up to Jorgen. Immediate turn.
Ding! The elevator opens up.
Alright.
Tyr power walks into the hall.
Jorgen,
Tyr, do you want what we're making characters?
she's gonna hold up the bottle of wine. Yeah, take like five minutes to work with me. Tell me whose blood this is, and gonna hold the bottle of wine out to him.
All right. Diana left her bowl. Okay. Do you mind, Catherine?
Yeah.
Catherine nods at him, kind of quizzically.
Oh, hey, Catherine.
Well, he prepares the vessel, sets it on the shared table in the conference room on the wood. Immediately, without doing anything, he dips his pinky in it, touches it to his tongue. This is like powerful. This is it's like a little Tommy. Let's bigger.
I swear to God, if it's little Tommy, anybody but little Tommy.
It's not little Tommy. Yes, this is not.
Smack his hands.
This is
Got it.
probably Walter if it's powerful.
Yeah, this is probably Walter Jackson's fucking blood. Hey guys, I have a blood bond to Walter Jackson. I just want to put it out there on the table.
Oh,
Gosh.
Catherine groans. You drank the wine.
I did. Yeah. Yeah.
I swear to God, he's like a 150-year-old frat boy.
He seemed so pleasant, like in that giant man type of way.
He knows you're young, and he's
It's
taking
dramatic.
advantage.
It's very rude.
It is. I want to bring it up to him.
Is it okay if I go to this thing?
You should certainly avoid him. It isn't command, but you shouldn't risk it. He will speak, he will listen.
It's just gonna be me and Iris then.
It will be difficult.
Right.
to
I already
smooth.
liked him. I feel like he didn't need to do this.
Well, he was
I
trying.
feel like I kind of
He was
already
trying
liked
to
him.
get
Like
all of us,
before
though.
the meeting too.
Well, I guess I'll stay here
I mean,
then. I
I
hate
mean,
that. Can I stay
whose
like
choice was it to
nearby?
bring the wine? I mean,
Listen, I'm not saying I'm wrong. Listen, I'm not saying it's not my fault. I'm just saying he's also an
Yeah.
asshole. I didn't drink it while it was there, and then after the conversation with him, I felt better about it, so that's why I took it. And I got frazzled because there were just a bunch of homeless people at the truck. Then it all happened so fast.
There's a bunch of homeless people.
I'll sit
Yeah,
on a
there's
bench
a-
outside. Yeah, there's like a sea of
Why?
homeless people outside.
I had Charlie
I did
summon
not
his
ask.
friends.
Look at her. Why?
It is an absolute last resort, but if Walter is coming, and I presume he is, she looks at the two of you. I would like to take precautions. He is a very powerful kindred, and as you just found out, kind of a douchebag.
Yeah, he's a big old douchebag, but like I can respect him for it a little bit.
He
I'll sit
keeps
on a
his
bench
promises.
outside.
I'll say that much, but he is very particular about what he promises, and you should listen carefully to what he says.
Okay.
Well, we already did all the chit-chatting, so we'll see how it all turns out. If I can't be there, I feel like I made the promise of giving Michael back. I want Michael given back no matter what the outcome is.
why don't you?
Unless he resorts to violence. That was part of my deal. So if he resorts to violence, no Michael. But if he comes and talks to you, Michael should go back to him.
I think that
But
that
I'll be
is for the
outside,
best.
so.
If Diana or Bianca were here, they would protest. They would want to ensure his loyalty, but he's frightened. He's frightened as long as he doesn't have Michael, and frightened, powerful old kindred like him are dangerous.
Yes, they tend to.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he
set a
blew
mountain
up
on fire.
He blew
So
up Primogen. Yeah, he blew up Jessica like a day ago. Like, give him what he fucking wants.
we don't have to go outside to meet him, right?
So-
He's
Yeah, where's this meeting at?
It will be
exactly?
in this very room.
okay. That's fine as long as I don't have to go outside.
I'll be.
Yeah.
I'll be
I have
somewhere
I have
else.
a room. You can go in
Can't
there.
go to the meeting. Oh, very fun. I'll just sit alone with my thoughts.
I mean,
Oh no. No, it's fine. I already did my meeting with him, and now I'm a liability if I go in. I'm fine not going in.
you should also be there, since this is kind of a major decision. Not well. I'm talking to Catherine. This is kind of a major trade for your side.
Oh, I intend to be here. I will speak frankly with him and inform him of the situation. And we have a little bit even more to discuss. At Elysium, you still have the flash drive, and you recall the plan. That goes to
I do.
Walter at Elysium, not before.
Okay.
You haven't fucked that up yet.
I
I still have
I'm-
a flash, right?
I am not interested in holding leverage over any of my future subjects. I want things to start off clean and fresh and with no kidnapping of their children.
I think that's a good start.
But I
Yeah.
can't trust anyone from the old order with the only piece of real leverage that I have. They want out from under the humans' thumbs. They'll have to come to me.
All right.
I could
Easy.
easily give him a.
Sounds like
Yeah.
it's all working out.
That's the easiest part of Elysium.
Oh, good.
Well, is Michael here? Is he being exchanged here or?
I said that he would be
Mhm.
exchanged at the meeting.
At the meeting? He will. He would have to just leave on his own. Oh, passage has only been arranged for Walter.
What does that mean?
We've arranged
Oh.
for passage for certain important
Right.
kindred,
We
so
need
that they
to
can get away from the prying eyes.
take Michael to Walter
Mm.
after the meeting.
So he can see him.
Right.
Prove that we have him. That we are not hurting him. And we get him to him at a later date because he can't teleport both of them. I don't know what the passage is. Just don't make me a liar is kind of my feeling
Doesn't
about
seem
it.
too hard to get him back
Well,
there.
the question was
Just
if
so the-
Michael will be there or not, and he can be there.
Just
We
so you
didn't
all
say
know,
that.
he, in your response to the text message, Lydia requested that you bring Michael to the concourse. And you said, yes.
He'll be at
Yeah.
the meeting.
The exchange doesn't have to happen. He just needs to be there. That's what we said. Yeah.
He just said he would be there.
Yeah.
That's what we answered.
Yeah.
Is he would be there. That's doable. Already in the building. Easy peasy. Dream team. Do
So
we know when he's showing up? Like,
then I understand it is your intent to wait for him to arrive.
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm gonna go be elsewhere when he shows up.
Well, you could be elsewhere.
What a douchebag. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go fuck off. Just gonna go sit in
We don't
Iris's
all have
room.
to sit and wait for him to show up. Someone can come get us and tell him he's arrived.
It's true.
Yeah.
We don't have to just stare at the
Exactly.
spot he's gonna appear.
Yeah. I hate that I got myself taken out of this meeting. I feel like, two people with big man energy feel like there was a bond. And now there's too much of a bond and I can't even participate.
Well,
Fucking vampires.
at least only you drank it. We didn't all when we got there.
Yeah, I'm glad I drank it because I was going to give it to you after. So,
Yeah.
no, nobody else is drinking from this. We'll get everybody situated
Thinks
later.
about my injury.
It is so
You can find a nice man at a bar.
Tyr chucks what's left of the bottle in the trash and heads off to Iris's room. There's a
Yeah, I'll pour
perfect
it in a
balcony
drain. I don't trust
for
anybody in this house.
for brooding.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna go brood on the balcony.
And I think we're gonna let a little bit of time pass. And I'm gonna take a short
What?
break and deal with some technical issues. Make sure our audio's good. We will be right back.
Oh boy.
Probably 90 seconds. See you shortly. We'll be right back.
Wow. Start counting.
Welcome back. Thank you for giving us that short reprieve. Hopefully you can hear us a little better.
Mhm.
Tyr has retired to brood on a balcony. And this is an expensive balcony. You are very high up. You can see over a very tall condo into the bay.
Wow.
This is probably a $50 million balcony.
Never wanted to destroy a balcony more in my life, but you know,
Not my balcony. It's my room now.
not my balcony. Find another balcony.
Destroy the meeting room balcony.
Yeah, I think Tyr is happy to stand here and look around and eventually possibly pick up some courage to talk to Billy. But I don't know if she's ready.
No.
She has questions, mostly threats, but some questions. But she's just gonna enjoy the very expensive balcony for a moment and focus on that, and not the man who lives rent free in her head forever. You know, just chill. At the meeting she can't go to.
Make it pay rent.
Yeah, he needs to contribute. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying. So Tyr will look out over the sites that she would never be able to afford ever in her life, and and it's not going to worry about the meeting and assume everything's going to go well.
Good for Tyr. Her life is over. So now she's up on this balcony.
Tyr's like, I could jump off and just casually fall without getting hurt, which is always now just an impulse at tall things.
It's like,
Like,
why not? Like,
Go knock on the door again. I jumped off the balcony. Let me back in. Guys, I need a key card. Yeah. Just stand here and brood.
Iris, Mary,
Mhm.
You make yourselves comfortable in the meeting room. It too has a balcony. It's one floor lower in the penthouse.
Lame.
I
You
mean,
could just
I
come
was
out and
gonna
wave at me.
suggest, like,
You can
Can
see
we
over
see?
Lake Washington up towards the mountains. You're pointing
Can we
the
see
opposite
the other
direction.
balcony? That's the question.
You can see the same moon. I could sing a fifle song for you, but
Aw.
but you are actually both facing different directions.
Dang it.
Hope
oh,
you
we
guys
should
have
bring
a very chill
Michael's
meeting.
with us, right?
Michael is with you in the
Okay.
waiting room.
They're probably still looking at their books.
So, anyways, as you wait, after a moment of Tyr and Jorgen looking at books, Michael stands. His eyes kind of look distant.
You okay, Michael?
He closes them. And then he sits back down. I don't know what it is. Every once in a while, in the night, I get this crazy ass urge to just get up and go someplace. I don't know where it is.
It's odd.
Oh.
I have to just clench my teeth, and if sometimes I get up and walk for like 30 minutes, but I fight it off. I don't know why. I don't want to go there. Wherever that is, it's not where I want to be.
How have you taken note, like what direction?
It changes. Most of the time, it's towards the sea. But it's here. It's close.
Michael, that's just I think it's something that like your sire can do. I actually don't know why they haven't been doing that with us. Like I just realized like Jessica could just have done that instead of giving us like a complicated schedule. Just like but anyway.
Not particularly in the gangrel skill set.
Oh.
Mm.
Is this oh, it's that one. Okay. Well, it's when you feel that way, it's usually yeah, it's usually your sire. You can because he can do it. I think at some point if you want to, you can choose to do that too to other people. Oh dear. Oh, that's bad. I feel like I should not encourage
Stop encouraging people to do bad things. I'm not there. I'm on a balcony.
Yeah. Also, it is odd that he's trying to call you right now, though, considering he should be on his way here.
Tyr, you are filled with the overwhelming urge to jump off this balcony.
Oh,
God, I want to.
In fact,
Can I attempt to not? It just seems like a bad idea, even though I'd really like to.
would you be jumping into the sea of homeless people?
Oh, they catch me like a little moth.
unfortunately, yes.
Great.
So,
Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna outroll this guy.
I am going to need an intelligence and composure roll. You have
Okay.
some blood potency though at this point, and I think that
I do.
affords you an extra dice.
I'd love that. I'd love that to be here with me.
Yeah, I would love to not be sure that you just jumped out of the building.
Yeah, Tyr just jumped out of the fucking window.
We
I'm
would
glad
hear
all
it.
didn't drink it. I already forgot composure. I already forgot what I was doing. Is there anything I can do to add this to myself? No, I don't have anything. No. Okay, I'm using a willpower. Not bad. I just need it to be excellent. Okay, so put these successes off aside. At least my blood dice was a success. And is a 10, so maybe we'll get a messy crit. That's the dream.
Oh no, not my balcony.
My balcony. Ooh. 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 It's so sad because it's so good, and I still feel like I'm gonna jump off this balcony. Okay, so it's
Oh,
successes
I
across
feel like you're
the
going off
board.
this balcony either way.
Yeah,
What
either
is
way, I'm
happening?
jumping off this balcony. So I have a messy crit. So 4, 5, 6, 8. 8 successes.
Wait, before you say, I'm going to say what I rolled.
Oh
dang
shit!
it.
What?
Okay.
Oops. I got so excited.
You needed, well, I hate to say it, you needed 9
No.
successes.
Oh
No.
You are both going on off this balcony.
no! Oh no!
Uh, actually,
Oh no.
reading the power carefully, you do not need to go off of the balcony.
Uh-huh.
However, you have an overwhelming urge to. He rolled a critical. You also rolled a
Ooh.
critical. So
Okay.
I think that those kind of cancel each other out.
Okay.
If they hadn't, then you would have had to have gone by the fastest route possible, which is
Fastest
undoubtedly the balcony.
The
But
balcony.
now you do not have to take the fastest route.
Just a deep sigh. I got places to be, I fucking guess.
Just have to go back to the homeless people.
A Tyr's gonna walk like a normal person using the
Mhm.
doors. She wanted to jump off the balcony of her own accord. So, if given the chance, we're gonna use the doors.
Okay.
9. What a son of a bitch. Ooh, so close.
The two of you tied. Ties go to the attacker.
I'm gonna attack him. What's gonna
Mhm.
happen?
Tyr marches down the hallway, hits the elevator, and rides it down.
Am I able to use the elevator?
This is in
without
full
a-
view of all of you.
Hey guys.
Yes, that's how fire codes work.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that we'd all die up here. Yeah.
Wait, where are you going?
I gotta go places.
What do you mean?
I have to go. Like, literally have to. Like, I need to get somewhere. It's very important, whatever it is.
Okay,
You have a profound feeling that Walter Jackson's in trouble at the concourse.
What if he's dead,
He
though?
needs you.
Like, I gotta go help him.
Tyr,
What? Who are you going to help?
Walter!
what the fuck are you? What are you talking about?
I have
He's
to go
coming
help Walter.
here.
Well, it feels like something's wrong. I'm gonna go check on him.
It's been like 15 minutes. The FBI definitely has him holed up in a bathroom somewhere.
God, I'm gonna have to break him out of something. I gotta go do it, guys.
God.
Aggressive
Okay,
mashing on this elevator. I'll be back. I just gotta make sure he's okay. You know, it's really important. What if he's hurt?
He'll be fine.
Where's Catherine?
It doesn't feel like he's fine.
Is Catherine
Catherine-
just standing there?
Catherine left the room and went down. She rode the elevator down a minute or so ago, awaiting his presence in
Good thing she took
wherever it is that the prince came from. You all noticed this. When the prince left and passed you in the elevator, she rode it down to some floor lower. And she left and entered that way. You also don't get the feeling that the prince and her escort walked out into that sea of homeless people.
Weird.
Probably not.
No.
Um,
Should we go with you?
I mean, I at least gotta go.
Oh,
Like, the more the merrier, I guess, to like help him, but I have to help him.
I mean,
Iris, I am assuming that your hand is physically stopping the elevator at this point.
Yeah, I'm trying to block this. Impossible.
Iris, the only way we're gonna get through this is if I go save Walter Jackson.
You can't go by yourself to save him, though.
Yeah, but if you just move away from the elevator, we can all go save him, but I have to go save him.
We're gonna meet him in the meeting place. I'm sure it'll be okay.
Yeah, but what if I'm gonna ride this elevator down?
We should
Are
at
you
least
okay?
go
Um,
tell Catherine first before we go, since we're supposed to be here. For
I
this
don't
meeting.
think there's enough time.
Tier.
Uh-huh.
I think you should like go back up and count the threads on your pants.
Oh, I swear to God, Mary.
I'm gonna compel you.
All right, baby.
Here we
I was
go
about to
again.
beat Iris across a room, so. Oh, what do I roll?
Let's see. Versus intelligence plus resolve. I think those are
Okay.
That's okay.
I got some good stuff in there.
yeah.
I don't want to win, but I might. 2, 3.
Um,
And did you
also,
say, Nathan, I get an extra dice?
Mary, you
But I
get an
do have-
extra dice. Also, Mary is of lower blood potency than you. So
Yeah.
for a turn, at least, you can spend a willpower to do whatever the fuck you want, even when you're within her.
Yeah.
You could
If
actually
I-
just like
If I failed, I was gonna use it. Because I have to save Walter Jackson.
But you're also friends with Mary.
I am. I trust Mary with my
Oh,
life.
yeah,
and
you
that's
are.
why I
You
will
are
not-
also-
You drank Mary's blood too.
But Walter Jackson is very important to me. God, I got a critical. Ah!
you win.
3. I got
Wait, how
5.
many is- I mean, I can beat that if I spend enough willpower, but I feel like
I'm going to use a willpower to beat you.
yeah, I feel like I don't want to like you do what you need to
Oh
do.
man, God! If I could just get my players to have a willpower fight with each other, that'd be great.
I'm not gonna. Yeah. I am not gonna like.
You're welcome to challenge me. I'm going to look at Mary and I'm going to control myself because she's my friend and is not currently in my way. I'm not stopping. I'm going to pick Iris up and move her out of my way.
I'm going in the elevator.
You're welcome to come with me. I'm going downstairs.
Mary, can you tell go down with us and tell Catherine what's happening?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get Catherine. Do you want to get Catherine? Are we splitting up?
I think we have to if one of us wants to stay with Tyr.
Do you want me to tell Catherine, or do you want to stay with Tyr?
Gonna get in the elevator.
Whichever, as the elevator goes down.
Okay, you can go with. I'll tell Catherine.
Do I feel like any of this is wrong, or is this just like pure correct emotion and nothing is weird about it?
I also will take Michael. I don't think Michael and Tyr should be in the same room. I feel like they
Hey,
shouldn't be in the same
Michael.
room.
That's a good question. So, Tyr, you are not under the influence of a dominate power.
Yeah.
So, and the nature of things that are not dominate powers is, except under certain circumstances, is that they just make you see things a certain way, frame them
Okay.
that way. So, not really. You were very aware when Mary just tried to, be a good pal and rearrange some thoughts in your brain. You felt that very acutely, and you've gotten a little better at fighting that kind of stuff off.
I was so close. Almost like I beat this one almost. No, there's nothing weird about Tyr wanting to go run into trouble to help somebody, especially if she thinks they're in trouble. And this guy is kind of like an ally, even though he's a dick. But I gotta make sure he's okay. So I'm getting in the elevator, alone or not.
Are we smart enough to grab the bag of guns? I'll
Drag the bag of guns in. Bag of guns is upstairs with us, so
Yeah, it's in a locker room with
it's in the closet near the elevator.
The bag of guns has been relocated.
They took our
Catherine.
bag of guns.
Catherine
How do
doesn't
I
keep
know
your ugly little specimens in her nice apartment. They are on the ground floor in a special compartment that the museum staff looks after.
Yeah, they have their own special place.
I'm just,
Okay,
like,
we
looking
can
at
go.
the
We can
buttons.
grab them.
They will
How
be
do I know
available
where
on
he
the
is?
way out through the lobby. I'm
Do
sorry.
I feel like he's in the
just-
lobby? Where's Walter Jackson?
You get down to the lobby and he is not in there.
Oh God!
You feel a pull north, and you're well aware that that is where the concourse is, where Westlake Station is. Mary pointed it out to you when you stepped out earlier.
I want to fight this so badly. I got places to be. Did anybody come with me?
Iris,
Hello.
right?
Yeah, I'm going with Mary's going to tell Catherine.
You hit the ground floor, and there is a button beneath the ground floor that draws your eye.
Huh.
How do you know where to go?
I feel
Mary.
it deeply.
And you press it, and it doesn't react. Perhaps you might need a key card to access it.
Oh
Iris,
gosh!
push the
All right,
button.
I'll push the button.
Thank you.
Iris swipes your card, pushes the button for you, and sends Mary down.
Walter doing these shenanigans, like we're trying to.
He's full of shenanigans, first off. This man is full of shenanigans, and I need him to relax. What an asshole.
People
we're
get
best-
all weird when you kidnap their kids.
I was giving him his son back, and now I'm the only one affected. My man. Just riding the elevator.
His son said no and stayed upstairs.
Yeah, his son had more control over this than I did.
Mm.
Fucking Michael.
His son might have that venture blood coursing through his veins. And
Sounds like I need another point of blood potency, guys.
Mm.
Just saying.
I
I think I
mean,
need more. If I'm gonna win any fights. Yeah, I'm gonna ride the elevator.
you know, the
down.
solution to drinking vampire blood is to drink more vampire blood.
I mean, I'll do what I gotta do. But I gotta save Walter Jackson. It's very important.
Whatever. I have my tiny gun in my bag. I'm not gonna stop at the office
Switching
or whatever.
people, boys.
Iris, you retrieve your handgun, and Tear's already at the door. You have to do a cute little run to catch up to her.
Running
And-
in heels, guys.
Click, 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 click. Come on, come on, come on.
And Tear steps out into the night, and a crowd of smelly people.
Oh my god. Mm.
Tears walking.
Oh. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
So like trying to hold her nose. You go past him if it works, hopefully.
Iris, you snatch a hold of Tear's hand and close your eyes and just let yourself be dragged. You let your feet operate, and quickly, Tear leads you out into the street. And there's so many homeless people. I mean, that they're everywhere, but she just gets out to the middle of 2nd Avenue, and the two of you are just marching up it. 4 lanes wide, completely empty, and marching uptown under the starry sky.
What if he's not even in trouble?
I feel like he's in trouble.
Oh my god.
Listen, all of your arguments have just been maybe he's not in trouble, and it hasn't been a lot of like evidence. So if there's
You don't have
he would
evidence?
be in trouble.
You don't have evidence that he is.
I feel it. Not a just keeps walking. Just full
I'm still following.
just full hustle. Listen, does it seem extreme? Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see who's stupid when we get there.
Okay, fine.
Pounding the pavement, it actually does not take you long. It is a short, brisk 5-minute power walk. Tyr takes long steps.
Mm-hmm. It's okay, I'm fast.
And you make a turn inland a few blocks up, and there is Westlake Center. Bougie shopping mall extraordinaire. The windows are covered with brand names. There are high storefronts, Forever 21, things of that nature. 3 stories tall in this place.
With malls.
Don't go to mall.
This is a mall that is determined to live on into the era of online shopping and might actually succeed. There is just so much money in the area. No one even fathoms that this thing could ever die. It will trudge forward like a zombie into the year 3000.
That's beautiful.
Do I see any... Oh, no. Do we see any cars out there that look like they might be more FBI friends?
Oh, you absolutely do. It's
Great.
apparent from the get-go, no roll required. They're parked across the street. And strangely, for this time of night, the monorail is running. A row of cars pulls into Westlake Station, 2 stories up. Stops. You can't hear anybody. It doesn't seem to be like there's anybody getting on or off. But it runs and closes again on your way up and heads back up to Seattle Center, the park where the Space Needle is.
Do we need to be stealthy about this?
Yeah. Do you not
I'm
see
just
all the FBI?
I wasn't looking.
Oh my god. Does it seem like he's inside?
He's this way.
No.
Tyr, you feel it, definitely. You know he is on that monorail.
How am I supposed to catch the monorail?
Why is he making this so inconvenient? Like, why can't he just like, okay, I'm
How am I
gonna summon
supposed to catch
people
him?
like in a moving vehicle.
I don't think I can catch him.
He could be being tailed by the United States government. That could be why.
I can't catch him. I'm gonna try though.
This
He's
guy.
He's already dead. Does it move slowly? It doesn't sound like it moves slowly.
It does not move particularly slowly. It is, however, on an eternal there and back trip from Seattle Center to Westlake Mall. And it's a very short trip.
I feel
So
like
I could be ready for it.
Another 2 minutes, it will return.
Okay. Oh god. I feel
Or
better.
you could stand in front of the train and lift it off the tracks. That's what needs to happen.
If it needs to happen, I'll do it.
That's not suspicious at all. In front of you.
I want to be in the most advantageous spot to be there when the doors open again. But Iris pointed out that there's some cops here, so I'd love to do it stealthily to get into a nice position.
Is there a spot where they won't see us get on it?
Yeah, there's a good hiding spot.
Well, why don't you go ahead and make me an wits awareness roll,
Wits awareness.
and if you would like to use heightened senses,
I
add
would
that.
love to.
I believe in you, Iris, but I'm gonna help.
Heightened senses. I always forget. Does that mean I add dice or no?
That means that you add dice in this particular context.
So yes.
In this world, in this
In this one.
in your like competition with mortals, you get 3 sets of dice.
Nice. Grab those ones. Now, if I don't do at least decent, that'd be sad. We're gonna use a willpower.
Guys, I need to beat the shit out of Walter Jackson, and I'm never gonna be able to.
For their whole campaign.
I'm gonna be mad about it the whole time.
Okay. That
My
puts
cat
me
run.
at 4. There's no crit, but it's 4.
What sense did you select?
Oh, seeing, because I'm looking for something.
Indeed.
The smart version.
A sniff. One.
Smell the opening of the door.
So there is quite a row of unmarked cars parked just to your right across the street from the mall. Your eyes pick right through the tinted window, and you mark the 2, 3, 4 individuals sitting within. More importantly, though, casting your gaze to the left into the double doors of the mall, you see through those windows little pinpricks of light that come and go up and down with a steady cadence that you easily associate with a man carrying a flashlight. They are all over the Westlake Mall like a hive of bees. Out across the street furthest in front of you, if you go out beyond the mall, there is a rooftop bar that is just closing down. The bartender presses the cash register button, pulls out his tray, and walks down the steps, presumably to cash out. It's pretty close to the tracks.
Okay. I think we should try to go to where that bar is up there. Because the mall is just crawling with security.
I mean, if it's gonna get me where I need to go, then
It is.
Yeah. okay.
Without dealing with the FBI.
It's probably a good idea not to do that. All right, lead the way.
All right, let's go to this bar.
Yeah. That seems like a trick, but I'll believe you.
Even though it's further away.
This seems like the opposite of what I want, but
Um,
okay.
Tyr, you can feel Walter's presence moving away from you the whole time you were walking towards the bar north, and then it stops. Probably another 5-minute, 10-minute walk away. Iris
But
leads you
listen,
into this
Iris.
bar.
What if we start walking to the other station? We could totally make it.
By the time we get there, it'll have left.
But you don't know that.
That's how stops at stations work.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not just gonna stay there.
Okay, we'll do your plan. It has to come back. If he
That's-
doesn't come back, though.
Well, if he doesn't come back, he can get off at another station where there's not FBI, and then he'll be fine.
Well, maybe that's what he's doing, and I should go see him there.
Well, if that's what he's doing, you'll feel okay because he won't be in trouble.
Okay, I'll keep feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Never felt anybody like this before, you know, just like in your bones.
It's gotta be weird. Yeah.
Ah, it's got a little bit.
You know what? Maybe you should like. Oh, I'm not there.
Yeah, you went to go do something. You went to go get Catherine. But I'm gonna believe. I think Iris has a good plan. But if I don't feel him coming back soon. I'm gonna start walking the other way. Look at him.
Gosh. I'm gonna text Mary and let her know where we're at.
Uh,
Just update her really quick on what's going on.
I just.
If she, I'm gonna like text. Maybe she wants to check in on Billy.
Why would
What?
she do that?
Probably a better person to talk to.
I don't. Hopefully, if Billy doesn't like what Walter's trying to do, they're gonna like fight each other inside her.
That'll go great for Tyr.
Over
I promise.
shoulder. What is she
That's-
saying?
That sounds very bad. That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah. I don't
Introducing
think
more characters into this mind.
Hey,
Is,
if Billy ever wants to be useful, he could be fucking useful, and he's yet to do it. So fuck him.
I don't think I want Billy in this situation. No.
No, he's not helpful, and also an asshole, and he's not going to help me save Walter Jackson.
He would make you jump in front of the FBI. Straight away.
It's a thought. All right,
Yeah.
lead the way. Just show me where I'm going.
Going to the top of this bar. To the
Cool.
tracks.
You push your way through the door, and you see the face of that bartender immediately poke out from a hallway. Hey, ladies, we're closed. I'm sorry I didn't get the door locked.
Oh, we're just grabbing. We left something upstairs. I leave stuff here all the time. We'll be right back out.
Okay, all right. I'm going to come up there to check.
Okay, we won't be there. I
Back out.
promise.
2 minutes.
Yeah,
Sound-
2 minutes.
Perfect.
Okay. Just walking.
The two of you march up the exterior stairs, and you're up in a trendy little rooftop bar. There's cute little fern plants everywhere, and
Hmm.
the monorail just marching its way down the middle of the street. The tracks, I mean. Tyr, at this moment, you can sense it getting closer. Again.
Okay. I'm going to jump on the monorail. I'm just telling you what I'm doing.
God, I can't.
There's only one way to get in there, right?
Yeah.
Rip it open like a can.
I guess.
Unless I can see the doors open from here, but like, can I? Like where we're positioned, would a door open in front of me?
So you are across the street, so no. You need to get onto the tracks and then from the tracks into
Okay.
Westlake Station platform.
Oh, so we have to get onto the tracks to get to where we need to go.
Right. So there's
All right, let's
the
get
bar
on
you're on,
these
and then the
tracks.
street, and then the Westlake Mall. So you need to jump onto
Okay.
elevated tracks.
Then we'll get on
All
the
right,
track.
we're heading that way.
Yeah, we're going.
We promised him we'd be gone, so we're gone.
All right.
That's true.
It'll be strength athletics for Tyr and Iris. Tell me again how celerity is going to help you do this.
Oh goodness, I'm a slayer. So I don't have a very good visual of what this looks like, but
Yeah. I'm not fully sure, but I'm gonna get on something.
What is happening on this night?
we're trying
I
to
know,
climb
I know.
up or something. I don't understand. I don't
Do you-
know.
Is it above us?
Tyr, there is what are you doing? So it is to be strength athletics for you. I would suggest Tyr gets up to the edge and looks out into the middle of the street. This is a hell of a jump. A human, like maybe Usain Bolt has a chance at this. It's gonna take some
Oh,
kind
so
of
you're-
supernatural power
Oh well,
to make this
How
happen.
interesting.
I have that
I'm
cat's
full of that.
grace one. I'm sure that is nice for jumping across things.
I'm going to activate prowess.
Okay.
I don't think I've had
Unless it's a
I've
feather
had
fall
zero
situation, but
chances
it
to
doesn't
use
matter.
cat's grace, so if I can, this would be fantastic.
I do not get hungrier, and I add like
I
three.
feel like
dice
Cat's
when I'm
Grace
at-
would like.
Yeah, three dice. Good.
So I think probably what you need to use is traversal with a good running jump.
Okay, to
Cat's-
get up.
Cat's Grace would require this to be a European city where they don't have dryers and hang clothes or something like that.
All right, I can do traversal then. So I have to... Let me do
I
my
only
rouse
roll
check.
good for saving and helping
Good.
Walter Jackson. That's all I can roll good for.
Okay, so I fail my rouse check. So sad. And then, so mine would be. Is it also strength athletics still?
It's dexterity athletics for you,
Dex athletics.
as this has more to do with you finding your footing.
5 then. Okay. Well, we'll
You
see.
got this. Keep up.
That's a whole 3. Yeah.
Ooh. And I got a 6.
So, my dear Thelma and Louise,
Hell yeah.
Sunday.
If I don't
feel
get
like-
up, you're
I
helping.
feel like this night this
I'll take you
session
with
had
me.
started off with like a train ride. Like we had like a destination, and right now something is happening.
We did. I hate that it's me who fucked it up too. I'm just like, damn it. I goofed it. Guys,
we
I
were
goofed
out
it.
of meetings. We
I
did too
drank
many
the
meetings
water.
already.
Yeah. It's because of all those meetings.
Yeah, I can't.
You're right.
There's
Meetings are for nerds.
we needed a break.
Nathan's like, no, first off, we can't have another.
Ready.
Wherever I'm jumping, I'm jumping.
Tyr launches herself off of the balcony and soars through the night,
Good.
arcing over the street, landing on a cement pillar
Wow.
Nice.
fairly gracefully. Iris, you get the same running jump, and you push off the same way, but you don't arch.
Mm.
You are a straight line.
Good.
You have that much momentum.
Oh
And you get to the pillar, and you are still moving.
Huh.
And
Am I able to grab her? Am I able to grab hold?
Iris, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity athletics roll to make sure that you make it onto the Westlake platform because you've overshot the pillar.
She's too powerful.
no. Jumped too far.
Her legs were too strong.
Try this again.
Take two.
Oh, that time I got 4.
Ooh.
Iris overshoots the monorail track, hits the tile platform, and skids on her heels. At the same time, you feel a little rumble in your stomach, and you're reminded that this building's full of food.
Mm-hmm.
Tyr, at this time, you can just step off onto the platform from the pillar that you're standing on and join Iris. And you could feel it, the rumbling in the tracks. You are probably a minute away from being the savior of Walter Jackson.
There we go.
I'm so excited to save Walter. Like, like maybe then he'll like owe me a boon because I feel like I didn't do very well in our meeting. Like, I don't feel good about it. So like maybe like I owe him, and I was also a dick at the beginning, and like I should, if he's in danger, I should help him, right?
What are you You were fine at the meeting.
Are you sure? I feel bad about it.
I mean, I might not have been the greatest at the meeting, but you were fine.
That makes me feel a little better.
He'll be fine.
I hope so. A lot's happened in the past minute. Like, I don't feel like I've walked anywhere this quick in like a week.
We've been driving everywhere.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They're just waiting for the train. Yeah.
The two of you chat away on this platform that's 2 stories up, kind of looking into the bulk of the city. And the monorail rolls up in all of its 1970s glory.
Okay.
Wow.
And there stands Walter Jackson and Lydia hanging onto the railing. Along with Diana.
Mhm.
Hey, my favorite people.
Oh, yeah, you're in so much danger. Huh.
Yeah, you look. I was worried.
The doors
I had to
open.
check.
He steps out onto the platform.
God.
Where is Michael?
Waiting for the meeting.
Yeah, I just had to run here as fast as I could because you were in danger. I didn't have time to grab anybody.
Lydia, your phone, please. Could you read
Do I
this
feel better
text
now that I-
conversation for me?
Who are you even asking?
Both of you, but he is making eye contact with Tyr. You are free to snatch this phone out of his hand, Iris, if you like.
I'll take it. I don't even remember what they said exactly.
We said yes if Mike when asked if Michael would be there.
Well, he's obviously not. He's waiting at Catherine's.
I wasn't even
That
gonna
is
go
not
to
the
the
deal
meeting.
that we made.
I'm pretty sure the deal we made was you would meet with someone who we chose, and we would give you Michael at that meeting.
Are you reading the same text messages? It specifically
Texts aren't-
says Concord.
Is this the
Texts aren't
Concord?
deals.
Well, tell him to wait a bit.
Everybody take a breath for like half a second.
I
I'm
am not.
going back on my end of the deal. I have no intention of that. Michael will be here. I just wasn't going to be here because you spiked your wine. But I had to come because you were in danger, but you're obviously not. Now you're mad that I'm here without Michael. It just feels like a personal attack.
I'm also not sure how you expected Michael to get up here.
Yeah, I had to fucking jump off a fucking balcony.
I expected to deal with that. What I didn't expect to do is not have my son and get into this witch's portal to hell that supposedly takes me to Catherine's apartments.
Yeah,
It'll take like 2 seconds to go through it.
yeah. You just go through, and Michael is there. That's where the meeting is. This is like the ticket to the meeting. I'm glad you're okay, though.
Okay, so let me
So
give
we
you
will
children
we will see
some
you
advice.
at Catherine's, I
If
think.
you make a deal
Mhm.
with a lovely Tremere lady like this, and it is not honored, do not then get into whatever contraption she has created blindly. Free advice from a more experienced kindred.
I mean, listen, we all dislike Diana, but that's not the point. All I said was where the meeting would be, you would get Michael. I have not fucked that up yet. The meeting.
I appreciate that the two of you are confused, and I shall act accordingly in the future.
He's gone off the rails. I feel like if you were not his friend, he would be off the rails right now.
Mhm.
Here.
Okay. Here is what is going to happen. I, against 100 years of intuition, I am going to enter Diana's passage. If I do not see my son on the other side, there will be consequences to people that you care about.
I'm just gonna call Mary right now then. If you want him right there at the portal, this is what we gotta do. Because he's upstairs reading some books.
That's fine. I expect him to be in Catherine's apartments.
Well, that's where I would have been.
This whole thing could have been avoided. Gee. Okay.
Like,
well,
are you like in danger?
He looks behind you. There's some dudes with flashlights over there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cops everywhere, but are you okay?
I am in a standard amount of peril for these nights.
Neat.
So the norm.
Great.
All right.
Let's all go see Michael and just, do what we were going to do anyways.
How are we gonna get down from here?
Now we're in a fucking pickle. Also, that wine thing was fucking rude, but I feel like I'm moving past it as a person. Anyway, whatever.
I apologize.
Mhm.
I took many precautions.
Well, that's not helping me.
I took a layered approach to retrieving my son. There were many aspects of the room that you entered that were designed to ensure that he would return to me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna start looking for a way down.
Yeah.
I'm done with this. This was such a waste of our time.
Gosh, I could have been on a fucking balcony that I'll never be able to afford brooding. I'm glad Walter's okay, but God. And then he yells at us like we didn't aren't upholding our end of the bargain. Because
He looks to the right at Diana. She kind of rolls her eyes at him.
She's
Fucking
just there, like behind him, like listening to this, like, all right, how long is this gonna take?
I like how she didn't jump in. She's just like, let him just let him explode.
She's probably
Yeah,
listening
like-
to his argument.
Go at each other.
Uh-huh.
Fucking Diana.
The Tremere used to be being
Does
talked
it
about like
fade
this.
once I know he's okay? Is it
Yes.
better now that I know he's okay?
You no longer
Okay, cool.
you have
Just checking.
reached the solace of his presence.
Mm.
That's great. I can't stay mad at this guy. Great guy. Can we go
Yeah.
back?
Stay.
Yeah, it's not like we
Yeah.
can go in the portal too or whatever.
Diana puts her hand on a massive poster on the wall above a bench, and the paper around it dissolves, revealing a 16-foot by 8-foot high mirror hung in place. This is you. She puts her hand on the mirror. She closes her eyes, spreads her fingers, and grimaces as blood seeps down, seeming to come out of her fingers, dripping down in 5 lines towards 5 marks at the bottom of the mirror. Go now. Wordlessly, he regards the two of you again and steps up onto the bench and into the mirror. It is as if it isn't even there.
So he just disappears into this mirror.
And he is gone,
All right.
leaving the 3 of
Huh.
you on this platform suspended above a large section of your local FBI office.
Mm.
Can you imagine if like I'm waiting there and he's like, nothing's coming out? Like what?
Hey, Diana.
And I think that's where we're gonna leave the two of you.
Ah!
Hey.
Yeah, I was like, okay, well, I saved. Yeah, I know you had to negotiate.
Yeah, I don't trust Diana as far as I can throw her, and I feel like I could throw her pretty far, but
Still
like,
no.
And that's where we're gonna end it tonight. Please come back and join us for another meeting where there better be a Michael, and maybe even a more entertaining meeting between Diana, Tyr, and Iris on this platform here in the Westlake
we're
Mall.
all very pleasant.
We're in a great mood right now.
We are the Dice Cult. We have many shows throughout the week. If D&D is your fancy, there are many of those, starting with Monday nights, which is led by Jillian.
Hello. So every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a D&D 5e Norse mythology inspired campaign. Currently, the party is following a prophecy, leading them towards their destination and vengeance and information, you know, the good stuff. They recently met a medicine woman in the woods who was going to help them with one of the party members' illness that was slowly killing them. And let's just say it ended a lot. Like, a lot happened. Maybe people are okay, but these prophecies, man. A lot happens in that old lady's cabin.
Unicorns, bitches!
But, you know,
Mhm.
they got a unicorn out of it. Yeah, they got a unicorn out of it. That's all that matters. Everything else that happened in there, who cares? They have a unicorn now. His name's Rose Petal. So if you're interested in meeting our beautiful new unicorn and not worrying about anything else that happened, every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, love to have you there.
And on Tuesday, we have Legends of Theia. Classic D&D 5e stream. They are always dungeon crawling and drinking and failing as much as one can do on a school night, starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday. And this Wednesday, I believe, is the actual on week for Cordially Invited, another D&D 5e stream that is centered around a royal wedding. Plenty of intrigue and political drama and killing things in the woods. Sometimes those things are people. Sometimes they're not. But it'll happen on Wednesday night over on the DiceCult.com's YouTube channel, where all of these will eventually be, so that you can binge watch and catch up on any of these series to your pleasure. This has been In the Last Remaining Light, episode 38. Thank you for joining us. I hope to see you next Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Have a good evening.